say Bart's like devil's advocate. Maybe there's a new cellmate who wants to get his butt cheeks.
Get up
Joe's
his guts.
like, I'm gonna be devil's advocate. Maybe he doesn't know time.
I'm on his side.
That's why the show has lasted so long.
We don't know time.
Incredible analysis.
I gotta admit, I kind of laughed when I read this one. There's this dude who's going. Let me just show you this photo because we need some visual context. Every now and then we want visual context.
Thank you, dude.
You're welcome.
My favorite.
Here, saving a whole Nick question.
I don't ask him anymore.
That's the same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Shave
Feel
his
free
head
to
off.
make any judgments or assumptions.
Why'd you turn up the brightness? Why'd you just turn up the brightness? Anthony.
Yeah, dude. I didn't need it to be brighter. I knew. But I was like,
I saw it.
Yeah, I sound perfectly fine.
I was
know
looking
exactly.
totally fine, dude.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
It's just me?
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of fucked up you did that, actually.
Yeah. I don't know what you're trying to imply.
Well, I need to write an editor.
Why did you spam the brightness button?
You turned it up way too high.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little too bright.
I'm sweating.
Good. Editor, keep the angle on Anthony.
Hey, put that as a CT, bro. Put that as a chill topic.
Yeah.
Anthony broke his fucking brightness button.
It keeps going up, dude. It's pressing by itself.
Alright, this guy, I don't know how to fucking pronounce his name. I think it's Shinekendrick. Shinekendrick
Where's he from?
Huffman. He actually fled a central Mississippi correctional facility last year in August, right?
Oh shit.
He had a 7-year sentence and he was months away from completing it.
And he escaped.
Right?
He escaped.
You got a few months left?
He's 21 years old. He broke into a local's home and held people at gunpoint before he stole one of the hostages' cars.
That's like another 20, 30
Is that
years.
after?
Yeah, after he escaped.
Oh, no.
Oh man, you should have just finish the time.
What was his original charge?
I don't know what the original charge is, but he had 7 years on
But
it.
he has a couple months left.
He managed
Speed bump done.
Fucker.
Oh, shit.
Swear to God, dude. One day the host is just gonna take you outside and kick you till you're dead.
bite the curb, dude.
Beat the shit out of me.
We're gonna jump you.
guys jump. Hey, guys, see you later. Great day today.
That's a good JK.
Oh, hey, Steve, what are you doing by my car?
Hey, what's up, Steve?
We should just add him to the spreadsheet so he can read it the day before.
I'll do my own research.
So this guy holds a local, people at gunpoint. He takes their car and then he crashes.
Ford Taurus.
Yeah.
Dude, that's totally Capricorn energy, dude.
Beige
Are you
one.
sure this guy's a Capricorn? You know he is.
Exactly.
He crashes the
favorite
car and then he tries to flee on foot. He's like, well, what shoes was he wearing? Alright.
Air Max 95s.
That's why they break you and you just start making shit up. Telling you.
You think he's like a size 34 waist? What do you think?
He doesn't get too far.
If they were Bill Blast pants, yeah.
And then the police find him hiding in a bin at a Mississippi State Hospital in Whitfield, 2 miles away from the prison. So he's locked up again a couple hours later after his breakout, right? And then he gets sentenced to another 40 years.
See? I had his back.
Yeah, bro. You
Just
can't
finish the time.
You can't do that, bro. You had a couple months, dude.
It was aggravated assault was the first charge. Expected to be released this December.
That's insane.
That's so funny to go to jail for 7 years and you go, I have a plan to get out, but it's gonna take 6.5 years.
If I had to play devil's advocate
Every day he was like, I got time.
and I had to try to empathize with him why he broke out with only a few months left, it could be they got a new cellmate that's trying to be his fucking man daddy.
That's what I was thinking too, actually.
And he's like, ooh, tonight I'm gonna go bust up those chops. And he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
now. He's probably getting bullied, dude.
Yeah, he might have a new inmate friend.
But do you think he had like a little bit of that spatial awareness to be like, all right, I might only be this dude's bitch for a couple months though. It's not that bad.
I mean, dude, for 6 years he went unscathed. He was nobody's bitch for 6 years.
Yeah.
But they might transfer in a new guy.
All of a sudden.
We're like, we'll do some damage.
That's what they do to you, dude. Every single time, right at the end of your sentence, that's the hardest part of their test. They're like, all right, we're gonna put in a new cellmate who wants your fucking cheeks.
Like, we need to make sure you never come back.
Maybe he didn't know.
He had a couple months left?
Yeah, maybe he
I feel
didn't
like everyone's counting their days.
Maybe he doesn't know time. Like months is like, oh, that's so slow.
He doesn't
You
know
remember
time.
being like a kid and being like 30 minutes and you're like, oh no. And I don't even know like how long 30 minutes is, but it felt a long time.
Well, I
It's
remember
like
when
to be-
Christmas was a week away. I was like, that's forever.
He's smart enough to escape prison, but he doesn't know time.
I'll say Bart's like devil's advocate. Maybe there's a new cellmate who wants to fucking get in his butt cheeks.
Get up his
Joe's
guts.
like, I'm gonna be devil's advocate. Maybe he doesn't know time.
I'm on his side.
He doesn't know time is great.
That's why the show has lasted so long.
We don't know time.
Incredible analysis.
There's definitely something that's happening in prison though that like makes a dude get out and just repeat offend first thing he's out.
Yep.
There's definitely some part of logic that isn't there.
Well, there's guys that find more comfort there than in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there's just like there's definitely something that where they're not giving the sense of hope that you can be anything else other than what you are. Like,
I think
that shit's
real
pretty
real
fucked,
life
yeah.
is
Making it
fucking
too real,
hard,
Ryan.
bro.
I know, sorry.
Making it too real.
I also think it's probably the entrepreneurial seminars they have in there.
Yeah.
So like if you're in there, right, and then you got another guy come, what'd you come in for? Oh, dude, I'm making $1 million a month while I'm in here. What are you making $1 million a month while you're in here? How do I get involved?
Yeah.
So I feel like you're having like all these other entrepreneurs, but like on the other side of the fence, and they're all pitching each other sick ass fucking ideas. They probably can't wait to go do when they get out.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
What documentaries are you watching? about prison?
Planet Earth.
No, I had a coworker that was like, dude, like when you have a sheet, like when you have a record, he goes, you don't have many options for jobs. Like you get out and he's like, you're like working in a meat factory, whatever. And then he was what do you call it? Those job agencies where you just kind of sign up and then you're working along like doing random jobs like construction, whatever, right? Like a temp agency. So we would get guys from temp agencies to work in our warehouse. And then he was telling me like, yeah, like when I was broke, he goes, I would just go to jail. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I make way more money in jail than I do out here. And then I was like, so how do you make money? He goes, oh, I just bring in drugs and sell drugs and then they take care of you. So like, I don't have bills. So he's like, if I can't pay my bills, I can't do whatever, I just need to reset. He goes, I just go in. He goes, I just, maybe shoot some rounds in the air, call the cops on myself. And then like, I'll be caught with a gun or whatever. And he goes, I know how much time I'm gonna do. So I'll be like, okay, I'll be in there for maybe like 6 months, a year. And then so during that time, he goes like, they feed you, you don't have any bills to pay, you're just selling drugs. And then he's like, you fill up your account and then you're out.
How does he get the drugs in?
Yeah.
And how does he fill up his account? Oh.
How does he?
It's called a prison pocket.
So one time?
Yeah. But also too is like, how far does it have to go up where they check you and they don't see it?
Maybe hella
you ask
up
him that?
there.
I don't know, man. We have a buddy who's
Of all these questions that need to be
who's a
answered.
deputy
Obviously.
sheriff.
What size waist is his pants?
My buddy who's a deputy sheriff said that one time they were at the courts and then this guy was having his hearing and he kept like moving around and he goes, man, there's something in there. And then they booty searched him and a gun popped out.
Like a revolver. Like
He
this
had a
big.
fucking gun in his butthole. dude.
Yeah, 38, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be the gun.
He's just really heavy, huh?
Surprised that thing didn't go off.
Well, the bullets were separate. They put them up first like anal
I
beads.
hope so.
It's the one at a time, load the clip.
But I never heard of something, when guys talk so badass about these things, but the whole time I just can't stop thinking about it's all in your butthole.
Yeah.
But
You had to prepare your butt and get your butt nice and ready.
it's a very macho discussion. Like they're going to jail, they're doing this, but everyone avoids the whole process of it's going right up the ass.
Yeah. They don't want to mention that.
It's not the glamorous part.
It's not.
It's not.
You don't see that in the movies very much.
The butthole parts.
The butthole part.
That's the true entrepreneur stuff.
the butthole smuggling.
There should be a documentary though made about a fucking revolver coming out of the guy's ass in court.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty
It's not
good.
bad.
They did it the cool way with Snoop Dogg in Training Day. Denzel makes him throw up, and he throws up all those like balloons of cocaine or whatever. So that's another way that people hide it too.
Or they just swallow it when the cops come.
That's like when they mule it across the border too.
Yeah.
That seems like a big risk.
It's better than having Snoop Dogg fucking take a diarrhea on the side of the sidewalk and seeing all kinds of cocaine come out.
Remember the dude in Con Air? The dude in Con Air on the thing where he like pulls out the fucking flammable oil and shit like that.
So
the
sick.
gas.
Yeah.
It's like, psst.
That-
Bites that
It's
bitch.
better than coming out the other way.
Yeah.
That would have been an epic version of the movie, but it's just
like, hold on. Another way that they do it is through the guards and through the cops.
That seems like the most reliable.
Yeah, that way you can actually replenish your supply. Otherwise, you just got you're one and done.
I mean, it seems like most shit is through the actual establishment because everybody's fucking recording and streaming from jail and shit.
I saw
That's pretty cool.
I saw a sad ass one. I don't know what page I followed, but they showed some crazy shit.
I don't know what page
It was like a lady with her baby, maybe like four years old, her son, and they're visiting like dad in jail, and then so they get to have one of those rooms, you know, and then so the dad who's an inmate. Is holding his son like this, and he's just rocking, and he's like talking to his wife, and then you see the dad like caress the son's face, and then on like the third caress, he pulls something out of the son's mouth and he puts it in his pocket. Like the kid is the one that.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And I was like, what the fuck?
You just never know.
So you guys follow the same pages.
And the prison they found out immediately. They saw it. They were watching the whole thing.
It's fucking crazy. I wouldn't have if I was like a prison. I'm eating fucking Krispy Kremes and shit. Like I would have missed it. Those guys got laser eyes.
There's another video of a prisoner ratting out the guard, and he's recording the guard accepting stuff from like a visitor to give to the people.
Whoa.
Just like ratting out the actual guard.
rival drug dealer.
Mind your business, dude. Mind your fucking business, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is like
It's
you know
a
how, like,
crazy
the-
operation, dude. Yeah.
You know, like the meth not even once campaign. It is kind of like jail. It's like if you fucking go the first time, that's way fucking bad. Like,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna now.
You're gonna pick up some bad habits.
You're gonna be in that culture, and you might be worse off, like statistically. Like,
Because you're just entering a different world now.
Yeah.
that's why when you see people that get out and they're better people, it's like, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
Because there's so many challenges. That
They
you
usually read a bunch.
Yeah, that's what Herc did.
Yeah, they just read a ton and they're like, I just stayed by myself and I just did that.
Well, also Herc is a fucking Hulk, so you're not gonna fuck with him anyway. So it's like,
Yeah,
kinda,
and he was in federal, which is a different caliber of criminal, which is they're more sophisticated and intelligent in the way that they do things, or they're just hardcore. Versus like county jail and all that, they're more like
Can you turn the brightness on your screen down? Fucking.